So before we learn more about what else was discussed in that meeting between the two leaders, we're going to hear from our Rich Donnelly with more on the Brightigan case.
So new filings from a defendant in the death penalty trial of the people accused of killing a St. Johns County father for Jared Brightigan call for sanctions against the state attorney's office. Multiple documents from Shanna Gardner's attorneys claim that prosecutors continue to have discovery violations and bury evidence.
Rich Donnelly once again joining us right now. So Rich, after poring over these documents, what stands out to you?
Well, Anthony and Heather, because of claims of discovery violations, among a litany of requests, Shanna Gardner's attorneys want the court to prohibit the state from obtaining search warrants without notifying Gardner first. And they also want the court to force the state to pay Gardner's attorney's fees regarding the litigation of these claims at $500 an hour. The last time Shanna Gardner was in a courtroom, her defense attorneys came to an agreement with the state about the transfer of evidence in the case. But motions filed late Thursday night detail a drastically different view of interactions with the state. The defense team for Gardner lists 11 occasions where they feel the state did not act in good faith with sharing of evidence. They claim that there was no documentation of a subpoena of an unindicted co-conspirator and that the subpoena was buried in unrelated toll records. Another claim by Gardner's defense team states that after admitted triggerman Henry Tenon blurted in open court that he wanted to talk about, quote, false testimony, that Tenon was taken to the state attorney's office for 106 minutes. Gardner's defense team says the state never disclosed reports of documents related to that meeting, but whether he maintained his claim of false testimony or reversed himself, such statements constitute material evidence. Gardner's defense team has had issue with the state's handling of evidence in this case for more than a year. On the first day that Gardner appeared inside a Duval County courtroom, her attorney, Jose Baez, commented on the list of 100 possible witnesses and 7 terabytes of evidence that his team would have to comb through.
I'm absolutely certain, without an inkling of a doubt, that there's not going to be 100 witnesses in this case. Our government can burn a lot of paper, so that's where the 7 terabytes probably comes from.
Gardner's defense team also filed a motion to be given the police-sworn body camera footage from when Tenon was arrested, citing the same video made available to First Coast News and writing the defense team has reviewed the available media reports, but only redacted portions are available. Shanna Gardner's attorneys also claim that the state has used, quote, heavy-handed tactics with defense witnesses and want the court to authorize Gardner to depose Henry Tenon's attorney. Henry Tenon's attorney said that he will not have a comment about the motions until he's been able to read over them more thoroughly. We also reached out to the state attorney's office and are waiting for comments on the motions. Reporting Rich Donnelly, First Coast News, on your side.